You've probably heard the phrase diet culture 1,000 times. It's everywhere, especially in the GLP-1 space. But the problem is this: people are using it as a catch all for anything that feels structured, intentional, or a little uncomfortable. Tracking your food, diet culture. Choosing grilled over fried, diet culture. Going to the gym more than twice a week, definitely diet culture. And we've got to be honest, that's not true. It's not helpful, and it's not what diet culture actually is. So, in this video, I just want to clarify things for you. I'm going to talk about what diet culture really is, what it's not, and how to tell the difference so you don't accidentally throw out tools that could actually help you. Let's start with the basics. What is diet culture? Diet culture is not just about losing weight, it's a whole belief system. And at its core, it tells you three things. One, your body is a problem to be fixed. Two, food is moral. You're good if you eat clean and bad if you don't. And three, the goal is always smaller, thinner, lighter, no matter the cost. If you've ever skipped dessert and thought, I was good today. If you've ever done an extra workout to make up for what you ate. If you've ever stepped on the scale and let that number dictate your mood, your self worth, or your plans for the day, that's diet culture. And diet culture thrives on shame. That little voice in your head that says, you shouldn't have eaten that, or you'll never be disciplined enough. Diet culture is very sneaky. It's not just in old school diets like cabbage soup or slim fast. It shows up in wellness trends, juice cleanses, detox teas, clean eating challenges, even hashtags like no excuses or summer bodies are made in the winter. Different packaging, same poison. So let's make it really clear. Diet culture looks like this: obsessing over the number on the scale, even when your labs, energy, and mood are fine. Equating discipline with morality, like, I was so good today, I skipped bread. Extreme restriction, cutting out entire food groups or following rigid rules that are just not sustainable. Punishing yourself when you slip up. Instead of reflecting, you spiral into guilt. And here's the kicker: diet culture isn't just toxic, it's profitable. The global weight loss and diet industry pulls in hundreds of billions of dollars every year, and it keeps growing because the business model is genius in the most manipulative way possible. Here's how it works. Step one, convince you that your body is a problem. Step two, sell you the fix. Step three, when it doesn't last, and they know it won't last, blame you. Step four, repeat. That cycle, shame, buy, fail, repeat, it isn't a bug in the system. It is the system. And notice how it never stops reinventing itself. One decade, it's low fat. Then it's low carb. Then it's juice cleanses. Then it's detoxes. Now it's wellness challenges. Different packaging, same message. You're not enough unless you shrink. The product changes, the marketing buzzwords change, but the core lie never does. And here's the thing: if you actually succeeded, if you truly healed your relationship with food, if you stopped obsessing about your weight, if you felt that peace in your body, this industry would collapse. So, of course, it doesn't want you to succeed. It wants you hooked, always chasing the next thing, because stuck is profitable. Now, here's where people get confused, especially when they're starting a GLP-1 journey. Diet culture is not tracking your food to see patterns. That's about data, not morality. It's not choosing whole foods because they make you feel better. That's self-care. It's not exercising for strength, stamina, or stress relief. That's health, not culture. It's definitely not setting boundaries with food. Saying things like, I don't want chips every night because I feel sluggish, that's simply about awareness. You see the difference? Diet culture is about shame. It's about moral judgment, shrinking at all costs. And remember, the diet industry profits when you throw out structure and systems completely. Because when you feel lost, you're easier to sell to. Let's clear up a few myths. Fallacy 1. If I track, I'm trapped. That's not true. Tracking is just information, like checking your banking account. Fallacy 2. If I set limits, I'm being restrictive. Limits can be protective. Sleeping 8 hours a night, that's not restrictive. It's healthy. Food boundaries can work the same way. Fallacy 3. Diet culture only lives in old school programs. Nope. It sneaks into modern wellness too. Hashtags, influencers, even GLP-1 groups. Anytime food or your body gets moralized, diet culture is there. Fallacy 4. If I stop eating certain foods, I'm dieting again. Not necessarily. Motivation matters. If you cut soda because you hate sugar crashes, that's self-care. If you cut it because of guilt, that's diet culture. Now, if diet culture is so harmful, why do so many of us fall into it? Because it taps into deep human needs. Control. Life feels messy, and diet culture hands you rules. Our brains love rules. They make the world feel less chaotic, even if those rules are extreme. Belonging, challenges, resets, hashtags, join the fit fam. You feel like you're part of something until you slip. Then you're out. Validation. Compliments roll in. Wow, you look amazing. And that feels great until it fades. Then you chase the next hit. But here's the trap. Control turns into obsession. Belonging turns into comparison. Validation fades, leaving emptiness. Here's the real harm. Diet culture poisoned tools that were never bad to begin with. Tracking builds awareness, but diet culture turned it into punishment. Exercise builds strength, and diet culture turned that into debt repayment. Food choices fuel health, and diet culture made them moral. So people throw the tools away. But the tool was never the problem. The lens was. Instead of asking, will this make me thinner? Ask yourself, will this support my health, energy, and values? Reclaim the tools. That's how you break the profit loop. Here's the bottom line. Diet culture thrives on extremes. On, off, good, bad, worthy, unworthy. But real change lives in the middle, in the boring, consistent, repeatable habits that actually support you. So the next time someone says, that's diet culture, pause. Are they pointing out shame and thinness at all costs? Or are they labeling a supportive tool that diet culture once twisted? Because if it's the latter, don't throw it away. Reclaim it. Use it for you, not against you. Diet culture can't profit from peace or balance or someone who feels at home in their body. So I don't want you to just reject diet culture. I want you to starve it. So let's end with 3 simple questions you can use at any time. 1, is this rooted in shame or support? 2, does this align with my values long term? And 3, does this build me up or tear me down? If it builds you up, keep it. And if it tears you down, let it go. Because the goal isn't to be smaller. The goal is to be stronger, healthier, happier, freer. And that's something no billion-dollar industry can sell you. If you're done letting diet culture make the rules, type "I'm taking my power back" in the comments. And remember, we can share our journeys, but we should never compare them. Bye.